Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Zilliqa and do some price analysis. Have a look at some potential areas to buy in and some potential areas to target going forward. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. Zilliqa, which is ticker ZIL, it is currently ranked 39 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have listed on the markets. It has been a little bit higher than that, but we've had a bit of a decrease in price recently, but we'll touch on that shortly. We have a coin price today of 7.3 cents. We are 7% up on today's trading. Circulating supply is 10.8 billion. And the market cap today is roughly $788 million. We're getting a 24-hour volume of $334 million. If we look at the markets to see where we're getting that trading, it's getting a hefty amount on Binance. We're getting 24% against USDT. We're getting a further 9% against BTC. And then we also have a few other pairs, so BUSD, Ethereum, and then Binance USD. So you're talking, you could say around 40% of the entire market volume is getting traded on Binance. But if you do not trade on Binance, and there's quite a few other pairs, we have 100 recognized pairs, say that right? Yeah, 100. So if you're looking to get audit, we're also on OKX, Upbit, Bitfum, plenty of exchanges out there if you're looking to get hold of some. One final point I want to look at is the all-time highs, which is down here somewhere. Coin market cap have moved everything around. It was 23 cents, and that was on May the 10th, 2018. So that's come about 2.5 years ago now. And we are 68% down from them all-time high. So I do believe that they will be broken over the course of this year. And hopefully we can leave them all-time highs in the dust and start aiming for bigger targets. I do think that the tech is a lot more advanced. We have a lot more going on at Zilliqa now. We have the Ethereum bridge coming up. So there's a lot going for it this year, and I do think that we are still at the early stages. So if you're looking to invest, I do think it could be a good place to start. But we'll have a look at the charts now and identify some key levels for you to potentially buy in and invest. So here we have Zilliqa versus Tether. This is the daily chart on Huobi. I don't trade on Huobi. I use Binance personally, but this has a lot of data going back to some all-time highs that we hit in 2018. If we just zoom right onto a monthly time frame, you'll see that I've already got it marked up. I have a weekly level up here and a all-time high up there. So from current prices, I mean, where are we now? We at this weekly support level at 0.076. Up to all-time highs, it's 200% move. So you might think that's a massive way to go, but this could happen over the course of a couple of weeks. I do think that those all-time highs will be broken at some point. But let's have a look at today, what's going on now. We'll just zoom right in. I've got a lot of levels in here. I might be able to start deleting some of these soon, but I'm just keeping them on just in case the market does turn a bit sour. So we have picked up. We just dropped short of 10 cents on Huobi chart. I'm not sure if it did hit on Binance, but I'll look at it in a second. But we did hit 0.099355 on Huobi. And we have started to retrace a little bit. You would expect to have retracements on the way up. It can't just keep going up and up. So you would expect this to be a little bit of profit taking. But also I think there's a little bit of an issue with exchanges getting some of the transactions backed up, and therefore it's pretty much failed everything. So if you look at Zilliqa chat here, I've got my my Telegram up if I can drag it across. I'll just read through what's currently going on. So it does say that it appears that those exchanges issued several consecutive withdrawal transactions, which are expected to include an increasing counter called nonce. However, if any of those intermediate transactions get rejected for some reasons, then all the subsequent ones get rejected too, as the nonce will no longer be consecutive. So therefore, Zilliqa are working with exchanges. I know Binance is one of those exchanges where there's a lot of temporary withdrawal holds, so there's maintenance going on Zilliqa, so you currently cannot transfer any Zilliqa on Binance, which is a bit of a nightmare, seeing as though it was getting pretty much all of the volume. You can trade it on there, but you just can't withdraw it or deposit. So once that gets up kicking and going again, I do think volume will increase, and then with that, price will increase as well, because more people want to be trading Zilliqa once the exchanges are up and running properly. So let's have a look at current times. We have started to retrace, and you could say we have started to form a little bit of a downtrend if you take this level here. And you could say that is a bit of a downtrend, really. I mean, it's not the best, but it's what we got to work with. I do think that could potentially come down a little bit further. So we're having a little bit of a downtrend. Let's just put a Fibonacci on and have a look at some potential areas to invest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the start of this move. We use that wick there up to the top wick. What I look for usually when I'm investing is key levels that marry up with support and resistance levels, or just levels of a Fibonacci. So if you look at this level here, the 382 level, we have already retraced to this. We bounced back up, and then we're pretty much rejected off a 286 level, and we've come back down. We have also tapped this level of daily support at 0.065. To be honest, I can't see us going much lower than that, but if you're looking to have some orders in and you have not filled your bags yet, I would have some potential orders here at that daily support level at 0.065 USDT. I mean, these could be both good areas to fill. If we do lose these levels, then it's coming down to this 0.058, and then we have the 618 level, which is always a good area to invest at 0.051. I think the markets are slightly too bullish, but you've just got to be wary that price can come down into these areas. It's not a bad thing. It will just absolutely rock it a lot harder from when it's down here. So there are some potential areas to buy in. If we're looking at targets going forward, obviously we need to close the daily level, a daily candle above 0.76. I think once we do start closing a daily candle above there, we can start pushing on. Let's just get rid of that fib now. We're not required. Those are the two levels there. So if we do close the daily candle above 0.076, I think we're going to start regaining some bullish momentum. This is a key level here. This weekly support, resistance at 0.091. We have not closed a daily candle above there for a long time. So once we do close a daily candle above here, we will try and break that 10-cent barrier. I have got a target on here, which is quite far away, I think. No, I've not yet. I do think that, what was it? 15 cent was my next major target, but we do need to close a daily candle above this level. Once we do close it above here, then it's guns away. I'm just going to mark it up. I think it was, yeah, that weekly level there. That was my first major target, that weekly resistance level at 0.015. I think that once we do start pushing up there, then we're only a few percent from all-time high. So next levels to aim for are these two weekly resistance levels. Once we do start pushing above them, we can have a look at some other levels in between this area. I'm not going to mark any up yet. I think we might have some daily levels in between here. And also I might even drop down to the 12-hour or 6-hour and have a look at some key levels in there. So that's some areas to buy in. And if we do lose it, then we might come down to a 618 level down here. And then some areas to target to flip bullish. So that is the Tether pair. If we just jump into the BTC pair, as you can see, we've done a bit of a nosedive. Let's get rid of that shit from the past. And let's have a look where we are. So we bounced right up. That's when we hit the yearly highs at 371 sats. We have retraced, and we've come all the way down to pretty much 192 sats. This is a good area to buy in. If you look at this area around here, that is a huge area. We've bounced up and down this area a lot. So we have bounced up here now, and I'm expecting that we do start to push on. I've not got any key levels marks on here, but I honestly think that if you're trading or if you're looking to buy in BTC, have some orders in around this level. You could say anywhere from 190 sats all the way up to 200 sats. I think they are good areas to buy in. And that's if BTC makes another little move north, then it could come down into this area. We're not far off it now, so there's some potential buy zones. And then I do not have any other data marked up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up some key levels in BTC for the next video, and it will give us some areas to target going forward. So that is where you should invest. I'm not going to put any targets on the BTC range because I'm currently trading my pot in Tether. What I will be doing is once dominance starts to drop, I'm looking for a major alt season coming up over the next few months, and once we do start to drop below 50, even 40% market dominance, I'm going to look to sell my Zilliqa into BTC and then ride up BTC all the way back up. But that's another video for the future. So that is some potential buy zones there on Tether and BTC. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions with regards to Zilliqa, jump into my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops. You will find my link in the pinned comment and the description. Also, if you are new to crypto and wanting to get into it, then I recommend that you do start trading on Binance. Again, you'll find that link in the pinned comment and the description. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.